Good day, my good loving humans. Good day. Here we are, ready to be completely present, ready to keep the main thing. Travelers up the street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination that is the Tower of Power, that is the understanding of self. Here we are, ready to climb into our super suits. Here we are, ready to take action, making the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet, that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. Here we are, ready to flex our willpower muscle by being completely still as we engage in this beautiful habit together with our minds separate yet one. And we set the container. And oh, what to do. Not just a few minutes ago as I struggled so to find the motivation to get started, the motivation to be proactive, the motivation to, as Eckhart Tolle says, if you find your here and now intolerable and it makes you unhappy, you have three options. Remove yourself from the situation, change it, or accept it totally. First and foremost, each of us is responsible for our own wellness. The sooner that bulb comes on for each of us, the better. And if we can begin to get on with life, that will then be a life worth living. If you choose to take responsibility for your life, well, then you are choosing all that comes along with that great power. Hopefully your spidey senses are tingling. So yes, indeed, not just a little while ago as my entire plan was shutting down, as all of the negativity was bubbling up, I was reminded of Eckhart. I was reminded that I had a choice to make. To drop the negativity, to roll the hard six, to accept that whatever was going on with me, man, how much harder is it for others? How much will I beat myself up later on in the day if I don't do the things that I promised myself that I would do, if I don't maintain the way in which I interact and interface with this world, even from the moment that I open my eyes and I find myself not able to create that space that we talked about yesterday? How do you drop a hot coal? You just drop it. Even just minutes before this whole thing started, I was contemplating whether or not I was going to do it or not. Not because I'm not committed to you, or not because I'm not committed to me, and not because of anything other than I'm feeling like the world is bearing down upon me. So what to do? How do you drop a hot coal? Tired and yet pushing on. Weary and no worse for wear. Let's go see what we can discover today, shall we? And how do we get there from here? Let's go within, into our best selves with beginner's minds, with patience, with faith, and with devotion, rather than impatience, rather than indifference, rather than mistrust. Let us become who we were meant to be today. This meditation, it seeks to just help us let go. It seeks to connect you to the universe that is you. It seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before, deeper and deeper, into the epicenter of your circle. A focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. I know that I want to believe. So let us all together begin to transition, to breathe. Beautiful breaths that fill our diaphragms with air like an accordion. We're going to bring that air up into the chest and up into the head, as Wim Hof says, fully in and fully out. At the top, a light pause and a free fall down. No need to expel the air. We're not trying to hyperventilate. Just let that air go. In through the nose and out through the mouth, or whatever works for you is fine. In through the nose and out through the nose would be how I'd do it if I wasn't speaking, though. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor, your palms are in your lap. If you're lying down, each limb is touching a surface. If you're in the lotus, I dare say you know what to do. Indeed. Standing like me, legs a little open, shoulder width apart, a little Tai Chi. Did I give all the directions? I think so. I think so. Also having an experience right now because I didn't put my hearing aids in yet today. And it's like I'm hearing how I can't hear. Indeed. Good time. And completely aware of all that is around us, using the senses as we have them, if we have, and what we have. Let's bring them in and begin to breathe. Breathing deep and release. 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 Breathing deep. 3, release. Breathing deep. 2, release. Breathing deep. And release. One more time, breathing deep. And release. This time allowing the breath to fold into your physiology, allowing your lids to flutter closed at your own pace, focusing your attention down to your lower limbs as you have them, if you have and what you have, of feet, of ankles, of toes, of fascia of the soles, of calves, of knees, of joints, of long hamstrings, of weighty quads and thick glutes, all together. Draw them in, squeezing down, creating tension, focused attention, overriding tension, and when you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release, finding your root, finding the base of the spine, the line of the chakra, the sacral and solar plexus, finding the heart center, finding the miles of digestive tract and the brain belly as you have and if you have and what you have, of the ribs and the rib cage, all together, drawing in that root, squeezing down the abdomen, tight the pectoral, wind up the torso, squeezing tightly, and when you have it all together, let go. Letting go of all of that tension. Finding the upper back and shoulders and neck, as you have and if you have and what you have of the upper limbs, bicep and tricep and forearm and wrist and palm and digits all together. Draw in. Squeeze down. Create tension. Overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Letting go. And going into the head. As you have and if you have and what you have of eyes and sockets, of ears and lobes, of teeth, of tongue, of gums, skin of the cheeks, throat, sinus, follicles of hair, crown. Squeeze down. Drawing in, creating tension, focused attention, overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Let go of the outer body, letting go of the outer membrane, letting go of each thought, of each distraction. Release without attachment, letting go to the vibration of the tone, to the reverberation of voice, letting go to the inner glow of the inner body, to the sunshine beaming from your pocket, letting go to the center of your circle, letting go to this moment of self-awareness, to this moment as consciousness rises in you, the crystal clear you coming into focus. As you use your free will to choose imagination, to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist uses an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Each instrument, choose one. And in and on the vast canvas of your self-awareness, with long, smooth strokes, strums or hums, create the image of a blue sky with clouds. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you this beautiful sky. As you flow, you connect to the connection that is flowing inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the cosmic you, to the universe that is you. You create this image. You set this scene. Allow the scene of your blue sky for letting go to float now in the expanse that is all around you. Let go that instrument. Let go of imagination. Let go of will. And in consciousness, be. have been here before, be for the first time. In the complexity is simplicity. Feel that sky all around you, the loftiness of the clouds, the open sky, extending as far and as wide as the circle you stand in. With the hands of your mind's eye, reach for your scene, holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket. Smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Hold it out in front of you now. And one more time, peer in and see that blue sky for letting go. And as you do, release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as it splashes down, feel the ripple pushing forth. And as the ripple pushes forth, let go. Let go of all you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel your circle expanding, as you feel that ripple push forth, as you feel that pulsing in affirmation, and out loud if you can say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my free will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between the stimulus and the response, the space where I stand in the center of my circle, where I have the freedom to choose those responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, call your attention back to a light breath, and with a breath light, allow the world back onto the body, onto the head and neck and shoulders. With a light breath and a breath light, allow the world back onto the body, onto the heart center. With a light breath, your attention on a breath light, allow the world back onto the body. Take hold of your root, calling your attention to upper and lower limbs as you have, and if you have, and what you have. At your own pace, begin to flutter open your lids. Begin to focus on the you of now, the you of this moment, the sharpened you, the focused you, the you who has never left, the you who is not the drop in the ocean, the you who is the ocean in the drop, and to we who are the tide, to we who are the tide. Indeed, indeed, indeed. As Jimmy said, why don't you get your mind together and come along with me, and we'll hold hands and we'll watch the sunrise from the bottom of the sea. Castles Made of Sand is the song today, as done by Tuck and Patty. Pretty amazing, actually. I am here as my whole self, and I hope that wherever you are, and whenever you are, that you are as well. I am feeling broken, feeling bruised and battered. So, this is the best that I could do today, and I acknowledge that. It is an agreement that I have with myself that I can only do my best, as the 4 agreements do say. So I hope that you are out there doing your best, wherever you may be. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. If you have the time, please spend the time writing down how it is you will use the image of that blue sky today to get through the day, to get through every moment, every challenge, to resist your ego's desire to hold on to things, to resist the pain and stress of the world, the suffering that you may feel in whatever way that you feel it, because your suffering is your own. This is where we observe ourselves without evaluating our being, and that is the highest form of intelligence, and I dare say consciousness, Krishnamurti. I dare say consciousness. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. See you back here tomorrow. Peace.